Welcome to my channel. 10 questions to ask someone you like. It can be nerve-wracking to meet someone new, and you probably have a lot of questions before you go any further. Everyone has a mental list of qualities they seek out and characteristics they will not tolerate in a potential partner. It's best to get to the meat of the matter first, so you can determine whether or not something is viable. You need to do some investigating, as not everyone you have a crush on will be ideal for you. Small talk is required to determine compatibility with another person. Physical attraction is one thing, but it is insufficient to sustain a relationship. You must know something substantive about this person. Asking someone to describe themselves can be a daunting task because of the breadth of the topic. First meetings are always awkward, so it's better to ask direct questions. Here are some of the most interesting things to ask about a date. Number 10. What one aspect of yourself would you like to alter? It's best to educate yourself on these issues before getting involved, because everyone wishes they could change something about themselves. The responses might surprise you. Number 9. Did you go to college/university? Learning about their college attendance can give you insight into their economic stability. There is a good chance that a college student will have a lot of debt due to student loans, but that person may also have a great job. It's helpful to know that college graduates typically earn more than those who did not go to college. Number 8. Do you want children? When someone is pregnant, it is too late to ask them if they want children. Find out early on whether they see themselves as a mother or father. Some people do not want children or the responsibilities that come with raising them, while others want a house full of children. Number 7. How spiritual are you? As such, one of the first things you should inquire about is the other person's religious or spiritual beliefs. Your relationship is strong because you both value each other and share similar values. Paul Thagard, Ph.D., writing in Psychology Today, claims that many individuals recognize the value of spirituality without actually engaging in any form of institutionalized religion. Modern culture scorns God, Allah, or Baal, along with the religious practices and beliefs that accompany them. The most important thing is that you can both respect one another's ideas while maintaining your relationship. You can work through it if there is mutual respect and discussions about how children will be raised, for example. Number 6. Which season do you prefer the most and why? It's only natural that someone as passionate about Christmas as you would be interested in learning more about your connection to Scrooge. One possible explanation is that their religious beliefs forbid them to observe any holidays, birthdays included. You need to find out if the person you like celebrates the holidays. Number 5. Does your family mean a lot to you? Investigate to see if the family is close-knit or if there is some strange dynamic at play. An article on toxic family relationships was recently published by Claire Jack, Ph.D. of Psychology Today. According to her, victims of emotional or physical abuse often isolate themselves from loved ones, putting themselves in grave danger. When you become involved with someone who has difficult family dynamics, it can have a profound effect on you. If you ever marry, keep in mind that you're signing up for a life that includes more than just this person. Number 4. What do you do for a living? Investing in a romantic relationship requires money, so you'll need to sneakily probe into their financial situation. Do they have enough money to stay together? Many of the questions you've been avoiding asking because you think they're too personal can be answered by inquiring about their occupation. Number 3. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years from now? What are their hopes, dreams, and ambitions for the future? Check that you're both going in the same direction. It might not work out if they relocate to Italy and you want to raise a family in the United States. Number 2. Have you ever been engaged or married? It's critical to ask someone if they've ever been married or engaged. You're curious if they've had any failed relationships. If that's the case, what went wrong? You should avoid getting involved with people who have been caught cheating multiple times or who suffer from a narcissistic personality disorder. Number 1. What kind of food do you like best? What they like to eat won't determine the fate of your relationship, but it will come in handy when you're trying to come up with date ideas. If you ever decide to cook a meal for this person, you'll be well prepared. Questions to ask a potential love interest, some parting thoughts. Meeting new people and going on first dates are both challenging. However, by asking each other questions, you can learn more about one another. The questions may seem harmless at first glance, but they actually contain crucial information. If you suspect that spirituality will be a source of major division in your group, it is best to find out sooner rather than later. Nothing can stand in the way of your love if you can find a middle ground early on, especially if you establish some ground rules. Thank you for watching.